Hello listeners, welcome to the second program of our series, Let Us Learn Entrepreneurship, which is produced for grade 9 learners and anybody who has an interest in the subject. My name is Laimi Ipinge. Today we will learn how to explain the meaning and influence of the business or enterprise, such as discrimination, equality, affirmative action, xenophobia, minority groups, and democracy. Please have a pen and notebook ready so that you can take important notes. We will have a question for you at the end of this program. At the end of this program, you should be able to explain the meaning and influence of the business or enterprise of concepts such as discrimination, equality, affirmative action, xenophobia, minority groups, and democracy. Good morning, class. Sharon, you were asking about xenophobia yesterday. Did you find out its meaning now?
Yes, miss. I asked my dad and he said that xenophobia is an intense fear or dislike of foreign people, their customs or culture, or the unfair treatment of foreign people, or so to say, the discrimination against foreign people.
That's right, Sharon. Today, I will be explaining the meaning of 6 concepts and how they influence businesses or enterprises, of which xenophobia is one of them. These are the concepts that I want us to look at: discrimination, equality, affirmative action, xenophobia, minority groups, and democracy. Now we know about xenophobia. Any clues on the other concepts?
Miss, I think equality refers to fair treatment of employees and not have some favorite employees.
Miss, since minor means small, I think that minority groups mean small groups of people, and I think democracy means freedom. My big brother always says Namibia is a democratic country. We have freedom.
Nice try, guys. Your answers just need a little bit of touch up. Sharon already explained what xenophobia is, so I will start by explaining what equality means. Kambida, like you said, equality refers to the fair treatment of employees regardless of their race, religion, gender, or political affiliation. Sharon, you're right too. Minority groups refer to small groups of people that are part of a large group. Democracy is freedom in a sense that it's when individuals have full rights to partake in business decision-making without restriction. Equality and discrimination go hand in hand, because discrimination refers to unfair treatment of a person or a group because they are not of a certain group, race, age, group, religion, or gender. So if you discriminate, you already lack equality. Lastly, affirmative action is a strategic or program designed to ensure that people who were previously disadvantaged and discriminated are protected.
Oh, miss. Big words, but I completely understand.
I get it too, but you have only given us the meanings, miss. You didn't tell us how they influence the businesses or the enterprises.
Right, I was coming to that, Sharon. These concepts each influence businesses in a certain way. We will start with discrimination. When all employees are treated the same, the result is a productive workplace. Equality influences in such a way that good interpersonal relations that are free from tension or mistrust will ensure good working relations. No one will grow jealousy and insecurities. Moreover, the goal of affirmative action is to provide opportunities in business for people that were treated unfairly in the past. This ensures that they have better jobs and consequently a higher living standard. Xenophobia disrupts business activity. Xenophobic acts must be avoided in order to create a conducive and stable working environment. Minority groups foster a diverse and inclusive workforce, important for an enterprise. And lastly, most democratic nations are peaceful and stable. This makes it easier for an enterprise to thrive.
Miss, wait. Let me take you back a little. Do we have any examples of affirmative action groups in Namibia? And if we have, what do they do?
We have land reform in Namibia, which is intended at making land affordable to the poor. If we make land available to the poor, they are able to establish businesses on those plots and earn a living. Also, giving money to women to start businesses of their own could be one of them. Or giving women the privilege to take up higher ranks in business because they were previously not considered in business.
Oh, thank you, miss.
Before you go, class, If I ask you in exams to explain the meaning of those concepts, how they influence businesses, will you be able to give me the right answers?
Yes, miss. Ask us anything.
Okay, let me check. What is the meaning of discrimination? How does it influence businesses?
Miss, discrimination refers to unfair treatment of a person or a group because they are not of a certain group, race, age, group, religion, or gender. And it influences businesses in a sense that when all employees are treated the same, the result is a productive workplace.
Last one is for Kambinda. How does xenophobia influence business?
Okay, you said xenophobia disrupts business activities. Xenophobic acts must be avoided in order to create a conducive and stable working environment.
Very good. I'm sure and convinced that you understand now. Class is dismissed. Have a good weekend. That brings us to the end of this program. But before we say goodbye, here's the question we had promised you. What is foreigners' fear called? A. Democracy. B. Xenophobia. C. Equality. D. Discrimination. This program was written by Pisan Shindume. So until next time, keep safe.
This program was brought to you by NAMCOL with funding from the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture and the Commonwealth of Learning.